So you're in the same boat as your colleague, Councilmember Joanne Ariola. There
Mhm.
are only a handful of Republicans in the New York City Council.
Mhm.
What have your conversations with your colleagues looked like, both Republicans and Democrats, about Mayor Eric Adams, about the investigations and the indictment?
I think, well, we know where the Republicans sit. He needs to, for the sake of the city, this man needs to stay where he is. He should not leave office. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let the courts play out. Let's come into next year. And if you notice, yesterday, he wants this, Adams, he wants to speed it up because he wants to come into the, exonerated into a June primary. That's how much he believes in his innocence. So when you have other, more normal minded Democrats, middle of the road Democrats, you know, I tell you, it's a tough thing for me to judge because they're being told by powers higher than they because somebody doesn't want to step out of the box and actually say how she may be feeling. So she sends out her minions to deliver the message of resign, resign, resign. And they obey. This is a
Who's
kangaroo. This is a banana republic. I'm telling you.
who are you talking about?
I'm not going to say.
Interesting. Okay, okay, but as we know,
People who are watching this may know exactly who I'm talking about, and that's okay.
are you talking about a member of Congress?
No, inside city government,
Okay,
inside
okay.
inside of city government, because we have Hochul too, upstate. Now
Hmm.
this is big. Hochul is right now circling New York City. She's all of a sudden making her presence known. She is telling the Adams administration, she's telling Mayor Eric Adams that she wants him to get rid of who's ever in, close to him. That
Hmm.
the state will come in. Really? The state's going to come in now again? The state's going to come in and the state's going to tell you who you should have on your staff? Governor Hochul's been a huge problem to this state. And when the mayor has stepped out of his box, and when the mayor has said, called on Biden about the migrants, how it's unsustainable. When I spoke out, like I've done on your show and others, about Hochul giving us a hand down here with the migrants, take them, some of them upstate. Oh, no, no. Now she's down here, and now she thinks she's going to dictate down here what we should be doing with our city government. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I can hear how frustrated you are with the governor.
Oh,
She does have the power to oust the mayor if she so chooses. Do you think, based on what you're hearing, what you're seeing, it's going to come to that?
uh, I would like to say no.
Hmm.
However, because she knows what a special election, she knows what Jamani Williams will bring. These are uncharted waters. We've never had a mayor indicted out of 111 mayors. We've never had that. A governor has never had to do this. So this is a very vague thing. There's a lot of strings attached to how she would go about it. It's not a stroke of a pen. Like she could get rid of Alvin Bragg with a stroke of a pen. She could bring in ICE with a stroke of a pen, and she does not. Now that's another thing. When Adams talked about bringing in Eric Adams, talked about bringing ICE into the city, so that this way they can go to Rikers because we have so much migrant crime going on in the city. 75% migrant up is up. It's all caused by migrants. So we've got such a huge increase in crime by migrants. Now, not to mention the expense of migrants. Everything. As soon as he stepped out of his box, or the box they like to keep you in, all of a sudden, we're getting indicted by the feds. He's getting indicted by the feds. So it's very dicey what we're dealing with here. It's very, very dicey.
So, what you're saying is that the timing is suspect, essentially.
Oh yeah, I think so.